This tutorial outlines the correct way to handle and operate the SRT-100 system. The on-off switch is located on the rear of the base unit. It will power the base and the console on and off. The switch should always be operated by hand. There are two emergency stop buttons for the SRT unit. One is located on the base unit and the other on the console. The purpose of these buttons is to immediately cut power to the entire system in the case of an emergency. However, this button can accidentally be engaged, resulting in a loss of power to the unit. If either of these buttons are engaged, you will not be able to turn power on to the system. To reset the emergency stop button, simply rotate the red button clockwise until the button releases. You can then power on the system by flipping the main power switch. All SRT units come equipped with locks on the positioning arms. Your unit may be equipped with either the black snap lock mechanism or the black turn knob mechanism. We recommend that these locks remain in the unlocked open position whenever possible. These locks should be utilized only for positioning purposes to reduce tube movement. Failure to follow this guideline may result in stripped locks. The large silver knob located behind the X-ray tube assembly serves as the brake for the X-ray tube position. Rotating the knob counterclockwise loosens the brake, which allows you to pivot the tube head left or right as well as rotate the tube. Once the tube is in proper position, rotate the knob clockwise to lock it in place, keeping in mind not to over-tighten the lock. Over-tightening of this knob will result in stripping of the locking mechanism. Be aware that over-loosening will cause the knob to come out. All SRT units come equipped with an arm lift for positioning. The controls for lift are located on the top right of the base unit. To operate the lift, simply push either the up or down arrow to move the arm. The arm lift is a handy tool to utilize for positioning. However, we recommend that after each treatment, the lift is returned to the down position. Failure to do so may warp the arm over time. The port mount is located on the tube head and serves as the main connection point between the X-ray tube and any of the various devices utilized for SRT treatments. These devices include the beam block, rad check, and applicators. To operate the port mount, rotate the spring-loaded outer collar counterclockwise so that the cutouts in the collar are directly over the cutouts inside the applicator mount. While holding the outer collar, align the cutout tab on the applicator to the alignment die. Place the desired device into the mount and seat the applicator tabs into the cutouts of the inner mount. Slowly release the outer collar to its normal position. Do not allow it to snap back into place, as this will result in permanent damage to the port mount. If the outer collar does not fully return to its normal position, the device is not positioned properly in the inner mount. Rotate the outer collar again and reseat the applicator tabs into the inner collar. The beam block should remain in the port mount whenever possible. The only time it should be removed is when performing a rad check or setting up for a patient treatment. The SRT-100 is equipped with a rad check feature. The rad check is a pre-treatment X-ray output verification which ensures accurate X-ray dose delivery to the patient. The rad check is performed daily and should be logged in a quality assurance binder. The rad check device is tethered to the back of the base unit and is stored on the bracket with the open end up. The unit should only be moved by grasping the rear positioning handle. If the end caps of the positioning handle become loose, simply turn to tighten down. Do not move the unit by the tube head or positioning arm.